Well, here we are. We've got the Suffolk 40 attached onto the tractor. We're down in our community woodland here in Suffolk. As you can see, I had a little go with it yesterday just to try it out. Trying to get the hang of a new piece of machinery and film it is not terribly easy. So I had a little go yesterday and I've come to finish the job today. The only thing I've left to do is to get a PTO guard to go above the overrun clutch, but I'll get one of those to do it. But generally yesterday we had a very successful day. Hacked through some brambles that were about head high, and today I've just come down there by that hedge and I've done that, and the tractor isn't labouring too hard. I'm using, because I've got a Howard reduction box, I'm using low ratio third, I think. If you were ordinary first gear would probably be okay, but having the Howard reduction box means I can go right down. If it's very thick I can slow right down. But I went through here yesterday. As you can see, it's trimmed all those stumps up, but anything up to about the size of your thumb, it just chomps it up. It's not one of those things you want to get your fingers in. But it's going quite well, not excessively noisy, very little vibration. Obviously it's new and all the blades are new and nothing's bent, which I hope I won't bend anything, but you know how these things are when they get old. But it's really good. It's quite heavy, but it doesn't, I've not got weights on the front of the tractor. It picks it up, I've seen no trouble at all. I'm using the 3-point linkage just to lift the front up, so in fact it's not really sliding along the ground at all. It's riding on the lower links, lifted up a bit, and then of course it's riding on the wheel at the back, which I've got adjusted down now to about the right height, I think. But as you can see, I suppose the bed of it is about, when I've picked obviously the engine's off, when it's running it's picked up about this bottom lip, I suppose is 2 or 3 inches off the floor, so it's not actually rubbing along the floor, which means going around corners it just swivels on the back wheel, so without any trouble. But let's get it going. see, that's made quite a difference through there. My old mower, which I've spoken of before, the 732 sickle bar mower, I used to cut it with that, but of course that packed up last year, so this didn't get done last summer. So right through this area here got quite hairy last summer and during the winter with brambles and all sorts of other rubbish. And the old Suffolk 40 has given that socks. Along here you can see I've been through this area too. As we come up to the top, we've got some bramble patches like you haven't seen. I got stuck into it yesterday, but I'll just give you there's an old rotten tree stump in the way which I've moved. I can just do the last run through there now and I'll show you what's that like. But it's subject to the tractor driver getting mortal injury from these blasted brambles, which are like chainsaws. You can see I went right in here. This was all brambles up like that. But as you can see, we got stuck in there yesterday. There's still a fair bit more to do, but I think there's a bit of chainsawing needs to be done. But let's just have a look down here. You can see there's a big old heap of brambles here. And my intention is to try and get in there and just take one with, look at some of these, look. The size of them, almost like trees. But anyway, let's come back here. That's the tree stump I had to move. I managed to collide with that yesterday. But let me just get you where you can see what's going on.